whole southern part, because one of the oldest ports, we'd have to have all kinds of insurance if we did. The glass, however, is old glass from Hebron, because they blew glass in Hebron for thousands of years. They're bounty from North Africa, and they set up in what is today called the Maghrebi quarter, which is in the old city in Jerusalem. They have been there over 1,000 years, so they're Palestinians too. The Ottoman Empire also brought Albanians, and you see that in some of the names of Palestinian families still today, because they also stayed, as did the Armenians. And the Armenians have their own quarter in the old city as well. But also they had relationships with countries, other countries, and in those countries to make weapons. The British helped them to get weapons. So that in 1948, when the war started, and the Brits kind of threw up their hands and said, we can't figure this out anymore. And the UN was brand new and trying to figure out how to make a Jewish state work. Because at that time then, only about I think 30% of the population was Jewish, with only 13% of land ownership being Jewish. The rest of it belonged to the other indigenous peoples that were there. But we had this big influx of European Jews, of course, in the run-up to World War II. And after. And separate yeshivas just for them. So, and a lot of the Arab Palestinian Jews were made refugees also, because they weren't European. Right. But they were the only ones that were allowed to return.
So the expectation.
Some of the artists still exist, of course, in the West Bank and Gaza.
Has been that Gaza would be raised.
So there's already
Pictures.
plans for talks of real estate in that area.
An empire was trying to hang on to the outer parts of its empire. There were little wars like in Crimea and those areas. And they were drafting people to fight in those wars. They were taxing people to pay for those wars. Bird is called the bird of Palestine. Yep.